of the U.S. and the U.S. military presence there to support them. Turkey obviously under, some sensitivity at the moment, with Syria and Iraq being next door and ISIS on the march. This group doesn't have anything to do with ISIS as far as anybody can tell, but clearly a very anti-American sentiment on that street this morning in Istanbul.
And they were wearing civilian clothes, these three sailors from the USS Ross. I take it all U.S. military personnel who now spend some time in Turkey, even though it's a NATO ally, they're told don't wear your uniforms when you're walking around the streets of Istanbul or any place else, just wear civilian clothes.
Yeah, I have to tell you, for some time that has pretty much been the rule of thumb for U.S. military personnel overseas, especially in countries where there may be some unrest, and especially for U.S. sailors. Generally, when they leave the ship for a day of shore leave, like these three did, they would strictly be in civilian clothes. What we don't know, how did they know these guys were military? Were these militants watching the pier? Did they watch young sailors come down the pier side off the Navy ship? And were they able to identify them that way? How did they know that they were basically approaching U.S. military personnel? All of that under investigation. The U.S. Embassy in Turkey now working very closely, we are told, with Turkish